Hello, Ursalings, and welcome back to another installment of our Pokémon Platinum Randomized Nuzlocke. As you just saw, I did hatch the egg. I didn't use any, quick hatch codes, so I was literally here for a while, just running back and forth. I don't think we're gonna keep Worm on the team. Not the best ability, especially given the ground typing. But whatever. We'll switch Worm back out for Amtrak. And didn't do any training between the previous episode and this one, so everyone's the same level. And before we start heading south on the cycling road, we're gonna check out the Haunted Mansion. Not that we could catch Rotom at this point in time, because it's not night. But, we can still get an encounter in the chapel, or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, were you intrigued by the rumors going around too? You know, people have been talking about the ghost Pokemon of the old chateau. I've been hearing rumors about sinister shadows too. I should check it out myself, but going in there is, well, you know. Being that I'm a gym leader, I'm always busy. She's wussing out. So, good luck with your investigation. I never noticed before. Maybe it's just a graphical glitch right now because, as we saw before in this forest, those happen sometimes, but the trees look white. That might just be a graphical thingamajig. Who's in front? Okay, Chillikazam, you can run away from pretty much anything. There's an item over there, and then we'll catch our encounter in the old chateau. And then we'll start heading on our way. I think Nidoran has Water Absorb, but I'm not 100%. I'm just gonna Confusion for the experience. Maybe level 17? Yeah. Nice. Holy camole, alright. Roap berry. Roap? I mean, if you read it backwards, it's like power, like power berry, but not really. Let's look at this. It appears as if it is glaring. Oh no. Did this place ever give anybody else the creeps, or... Nah. Trash is empty. Interesting. How are you supposed to trigger all of the different events, like the little girl who walks around and stuff? Oh. That was a drum. I mean, I know you can see eyes in that painting, the purple one. But aside from that, I don't know how to do, like, anything in this place. There are encounters in here, right? I'm not just crazy. Hey, there we go. But there's also an item that I want to get, I think. Cherubi, okay. Question is, what can you survive? What can you survive? We have Airlock, Surge, we have Amtrak, and we have Shrek. Each of these is not like the other, whatever. We'll go into Shrek. Resist any grass-type moves like Absorb. Leech Seed is still going to be a problem. Tackle, no big deal. And we'll go for... No, we won't go for Pin Missile. We'll go for Cut, because it's not Stab. That'll deal maybe half? Nope, not even half. Okay. Leech Seed, we evaded it. Shrek, looking like something. I'll come up with good analogies at some point, but now is not that time. Okie doke. Pokeball, let's do this. Cherubi. What will we name you? You're a female Cherubi. And you denied me my happiness. Okay, we'll speed up a bit. Pokeball, go. Please. Why? Cherubi. There we go, okay. Um... The small ball is not only filled with nutrients, it is also tasty. Starly tried to peck it off. That is rather cruel. I know that in cherries, you're not supposed to eat the seeds because they contain some kind... Well, you can, like, technically you could eat them whole, but if you were to, like, chew them open and eat them, then they contain some kind of, like, poison of some kind, which is not really good to consume. So don't go trying that. What are we gonna call you? We're gonna call you... Not creative at all, but we're just gonna call you Pinky. Because you remind me of my little finger. Pinky was sent to box 1 of someone's PC. And there's an item in here, right? Yes. Would normally be the old chateau, but we got bubble mail. So much better. Totally worth coming in at this place. Dang. Okie doke. Well, now we gotta speed back out, and we already have a camera up, and it has Serene Grace. Hold up, you got a Firestone? I mean, we don't need it. So... And we don't have Thief, so we couldn't really do anything about that anyway. We'll, Another item. Power weight. Okay. I think there's another item down in the kitchen area or whatever, but it's... so far, it has not... This place has not proven to itself in giving us any good yield, or whatever. I can't word. Let us see here. Okay, so we cut down the tree, yes. And I have not fought any of these people, but I'm just gonna keep them around for in case I ever do a training montage. Maybe I'll even have some nice little training montage music in the background. Like Team America did. If you've seen that movie. Was it the same people who made South Park that made that movie? I think it was, but I'm not sure. Okay, real quick, we will check out our pal Pinky in the PC. Ah, stop it. I don't want to deposit. Level 17 Pinky. Solid rock. What is with all the grass types with solid rock? Tackle growth, leech seed, helping hand. Okay. Pretty bad. Or pretty not amazing, at least. But you do have solid rock, like Vileplume. Or one other grass type. Okay, well, we're gonna head south. And, yes, nice and laggy music. Perfect. Who are you? Long time no see. Professor Rowan's assistant, I've come a long way to help you on your adventure. Let me ask you how many Pokemon you've met? You've seen over 130. Yes, bravo. Here's the experience share. This is actually extremely useful. Thank you very much. I actually was not expecting the experience share. Oh my gosh, please stop. Who wants to hold this? You're holding the lucky egg. Blue Balls is really difficult to level up in the first place, and not particularly strong. And we'll already have a Firestone. So, we're just gonna leave that on Blue Balls. Okie dokie. We'll put Surge up and Amtrak. And Shaolin is our, like, ace in our back pocket in case things ever go bad. Question is, do we want to fight a lot of these people? Maybe. I mean, experience is always nice. Lots and lots of experience. Dancer Daniel. What kind of dance could you do on a bike is the question. Okay, he's gonna go for Fake Out. Or not. Interesting choice of moves. That didn't deal as much as I thought it would. Okay. We can go for another, and Fury Swipes would not KO us, I don't think. You're gonna miss choice anyway, because you have Hustle. Just kidding, I have no idea. That's just my best guess. Okie dokie, Lombre, you're out of here. And Chillikazam got a butt-ton. And yes, that is an exact measurement, a butt-ton. We can get an encounter right there in that grass, and we still have that fossil, and now that we have the Explorer Kit, I'm pretty sure we can get a Pokemon from it now, which is pretty cool. Dancer Chloe! Skiploom. Okay. All these grass types. Not sure how I feel about it, but okay. You don't have... You might have Mega Drain. That's the only thing. And then you're gonna use a status move, Stun Spore, or Poison Powder this turn, or Bullet Seed, which is annoying, but not bad. We're just gonna Flame Wheel you, though, and because it's physical and we got that Choice Band, Pure Power, or Huge Power, Infernape, then, that's kind of overkill. Like, kind of really overkill. Chillikazam is level 18, though, and learn Disable. Disables, Disable, Disable, Disables, Disable. If you've ever named... If you had two Drowsies up against each other and they were both named Disable, and one of them used Disable after the other used Disable, then that's what text you might read, is Disables, Disable, Disable, Disables, Disable. Oh, and you'd have to be named Disable yourself. Maybe. I don't know. Chillikazam up against Corsola. We don't have... you might have Volt Absorb. We're just gonna go for Confusion, see how much it does. Corsola is more of a physical defender, right? Kinda looks like it. Bubble, that's Nada. Zilch. Whismur. You're kind of annoying. We will go into Amtrak. Because Amtrak can tank pretty much anything. And we will go ahead and Metal Claw you. That is a lot of damage. Astonish, okay, and we got the attack boost. We'll go for Headbutt. So, it's been a while since I recorded my previous episode. I did have... We're fine. We absorb water. Since I recorded the previous episode... Okay, just hurt yourself. Because I had a test on Thursday, and I've been preparing for that. It wasn't that bad. Looking back on it now, but better safe than sorry. It was, what we refer to as models and analysis. And I think I already made the joke, I'm not actually a model. But, you know, think what you must. Think what you will. Oh, Defense Curl into Rollout. That's why it's dealing so much. Hold up. You are out of here. Get wrecked. Get Shreked. Get Amtracked. And, it's kind of like differential equations. It's just like solving math the long way, kind of. I wouldn't say it's convoluted, because it's definitely not. I don't think. Depending on... it's like... It's not particularly complicated, it's just there are a lot of steps involved which can get confusing or can mess you up if you make like a little mistake in your algebra or whatever. But that all aside, it is storming right now, and which is totally out of context and doesn't really make any sense, but it's storming right now. No rain, lots of thunder, so if you do hear some in the background, it's not me clearing my throat or anything. I mean, you might hear that too, just because my throat gets a little dried out from talking. But, it is the thunder, because it's storming all week, starting yesterday. night. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I should tell this story. So, oh, Jinx, interesting. Who should we go out into? I think Shaolin is just a safe choice overall. Psychic and Ice type. So we can just Flame Wheel, or we could Mach Punch, and it's still gonna be the same outcome. So, Flame Wheel. Get Shrek'd. And bye-bye. So, I was hanging out with some friends the other day, right? The other night, rather. And, we were just watching shows. We watched a horror movie called The Taking of Deborah something or other, and which is supposed to, like, make you afraid of old people, which it kind of made me a little bit afraid of old people, but at the same time, it's like, what are old people gonna do to you, you know? Just kidding, they have complete control of everything at this moment. Oh my goodness, I take that back. Old people, please. I feel like an old person myself, even though I am only 20 years old, 20 and a half to be exact. But we're not gonna get into that. Anyway, we watched that movie, and we were like, okay, we need something to get our minds off of that, scariness. And so I was like, you know what? I have just the thing. And they're like, oh really? What? And I was like, haha, you really want to know? And they were like, no, not really. And I was like, alright, I'll tell you. And so I was like, so the scary movie about the taking of Deborah, old person, I don't know her actual last name, was like, it sort of had a focus on snakes, kind of. A lot, but not really. You'll have to watch it for yourself if you haven't seen it already. And, so there were the snakes, and I was like, okay, well, why don't we just watch an animoo that, has snakes, but in a very positive light? And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, haha, heh, sneer, evil laugh. And, they're like, why are you evil laughing? This is not the time. Ooh, it would have also been bad if I bit with, what's her name? Shrek. Because Black Glass's bite stab on Cherubi might have dealt too much. And, I'm here for the fossil. That's the only reason I'm here right now. But I'm still talking, it's fine. And, studied Pokemon fossils. Do you have a fossil for me? Yes. Alright, cool, go outside, yes please, now. I don't know why they ask you to leave. I mean, I do, because trigger events and stuff, but you took too long. Yeah, see? You go. Is it actually an Anorith? It is actually an Anorith, interesting. Alright. Bugs, I swear. Live in the middle of a forest, in a swamp. What are you doing in my swamp? Anyway, we're gonna name this guy Big Guy in remembrance of, I think it was Glenn's Big Guy. His, Armaldo. Ice Body regains HP in a hailstorm. Okay. That's fine. Not amazing. Interesting, for sure. Not bad. But not amazing. We'll switch you back out for, Amtrak. Actually. But nice to know we have that in the PC in case anything happens. I didn't capitalize all the letters because I like to keep capitalization in order. I can't go capitalizing every single letter in every single word. That would just be crazy. I had a friend who actually wrote like that once. Anyway, back on topic to the snakes. So, the snakes, right? I was like, why don't we watch an animoo that's all about monsters, but good? And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, haha, have you ever heard of Monster Musume? And if you haven't, then don't. Then don't. It's interesting, for sure, and it's a comedy, but it's based off of what's known as, like, a doujinshi or something, which means it's basically based off of, I think it's softcore. You know what I'm about to say. We can get an encounter here, I believe. Lombre, interesting. Very interesting. More grass types. Are you gonna have solid rock is the question. Are you gonna use fake out on their first turn is the question. No, you are not. So yeah, that's about half. That's fine. Seed bomb. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. And now you go for fake out. Interesting choice. So yeah, Monster Musume, they're like, sure, whatever. And so we watched the first episode of that. First 5 minutes really creeped them out, but it really woke them up because it was like 2 in the morning. And then whatever happened in the show, I will not divulge what exactly happened. I think divulge is the right word. Anyway, we caught Lombre, and we're gonna name him Salsa. Because, you know, they got them dance moves, or at least I always associate them with Myra B, if that's how you even pronounce his name, from Pokemon Coliseum, because he has a bunch of Ludicolo. Has a mischievous spirit. If it spots an angler, it will tug on the fishing line to interfere. Haha. Lombre, let us see your Salsa. And so, I suggested that we watched through 3 episodes, no, 4 episodes, holy cow. But before we watched through all 4, we watched through the first one. Sorry, I'm a little out of it right now because of that storm, and I woke up relatively a few hours ago. But, so, what am I saying? Holy camole, so we watched the first episode, and then, my friend, who had been watching this show with me, was like, you guys wanna watch something else? And to get real fucked up? And I was like, don't do it. No, don't do it. And he was like, heh heh, heh heh heh. And I was like, no, don't. Like, seriously, they are not in the proper, like, good state of mind to make, like, coherent decisions. And so he was like, you guys wanna watch Boku no Pico? And I was like, oh god, no. And then the other guy friend, it was me, 2 guys, and our girl, female, whatever you want to call people. And the other guy friend was like, I want to get fucked up. And I was like, no you don't. No you don't. You really don't. And he was like, no I do. And then the other guy friend was like, you heard him. But he was like, apparently joking about the whole thing, and I was like, okay, you guys brought this upon yourself, but you do know I'm gonna have to go to a hentai site for this to actually work, right? And they're like, I still want to do it. I was like, okay. And so, lo and behold, I turned on the first episode. It didn't even start the actual show. It was going through the opening song, opening whatever, and I had to leave the room because there was just stuff that I'd rather not see on the screen. And, yeah. Everyone... Well, you brought this upon yourself, Shift Tree. So I left the room, and they were too afraid, like, they didn't know when they could look back at the television so that they could change it, because there was too much going on, apparently, and everybody was afraid to, like, look at the TV. Acupressure, interesting. What can we get rid of? Leer. Why not? Imagine, like, a simple acupressure. Anyway, Magneton. I think we gotta stay. I think we gotta stay. Magneton. It's fine. We are locked into Brick Break, but you're gonna get wrecked anyway, because super effective. And so, I ran out the room, and they changed it and turned it off and started laughing hysterically and crying. Crying and laughing. Mostly crying. And, yeah, that's my story on why you should never listen to your friends when you are tired. Because they... What's up with all this mail, and why does it always have such a happy song / jingle fanfare to go along with it? Like, I'm not happy. I'm not okay with this. Surge. Okay, we can take out a Starmie just for some experience. Very nice, very nice. One shot. Blueballs is, what, level 20 already? And there should be a hidden... There we go. But we don't have strength, so we might not be able to, Wait, we don't even need strength, do we? And our encounter for Wayward Cave is... why? Cricketot. Is there an item in here? Is that why I'm in here in the first place? Because if there's nothing in here, then I don't see a point in really being in here. Bug Bite. I didn't know you actually learned that. I'm gonna Tail Whip because I'm afraid of Bide. Growl, okay. I will Tail Whip again. And you're still not using Bide. Okay, watch. The turn I try to use Thundershock, it's gonna be like, Bide. I'll be like, oh, thanks. Thundershock. Oh, never mind. It went against all odds. Please stop. We will now switch, unless you have something like Arena Trap, which you don't seem to have, nor do you have, Shadow Tag. There you go, there's the Bide. We will now use a Pokeball and capture you on our first attempt. Very nice. Its legs are short. Whenever it stumbles, its stiff antenna clack with a xylophone-like sound. Alright, I know exactly what to name you. We are going to name you, and I might spell this slightly wrong, but whatever. We're gonna name you Tater, because Tater, Tot, haha. And then when you evolve, you'll be Tater Toon, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna speed up through some of this junk. Okay. Seems fair. Whoops. So what we gotta do is actually we gotta kill this lantern. How much does that do? Not enough. Why do we do even less, is the question. Okay, okay. Paralyze it maybe. Or don't. You know, whatever. I'm not taking any risks with your shenanigans, Lantern. Screw you and your Confuse Ray and your Arena Trap. Okay, no, that's not okay. Thunderbolt? Okay, yeah, okay. See, what would be perfect for this situation would be Amtrak, but we don't have the opportunity to switch because of Arena Trap. Paralyzed, very nice, very nice. Okay, Confuse Ray, that's fine. Thunderbolt, please, thank you. Whew, okay, we are not continuing with Shaolin in the front, with Surge in the front anymore. We're gonna go with, please stop. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't have minded trying to capture that, but whatever. We are not gonna bother with any items. At least not this time. Get out of my face, Matang. I think we're gonna call it as soon as I get out of this cave, because this place is just not an okay place to hang out. I don't even remember what I was saying before I said anything, which doesn't make sense, but it does at the same time. Okie dokie. Artichoke. There's a cave up there. It's just wayward, but, like, alternative path. Whew, okay. So, that's this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's a bug. Thank you very much again for watching. I am XeanUrsa, and, always want to bring you all more content, more stuff that you enjoy, and content that you enjoy. I am ridiculously redundant, and I'm gonna peace out. So, see you all, hopefully, in the next episode. Bye-bye.